Yo, what up, everybody, man? Welcome to episode 18 of the BMF Reverberation podcast on the Confidence in the Klutch Network. New media, energy up, health is wealth, man. Hey, we here right now. That's all that matters, yo. No matter what happened in our day, we're here right now, baby. We stay confident, stay in the motherfucking clutch. At all times when you get weak, go ahead and meditate a little bit, but get back to it. I'm so excited, glad to be back in this Reverberation series. We at BMF right now, man. Just that feeling again. It's that feeling. A little tired, a little stressed, but I'm here for you, and you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do this for y'all, baby. This is what we do it for. Talk to my folks, talk to my people, and we out here. You know what I mean? To talk about this shit. So let's jump into it right fast. Of course, I've been off, so, you know what I mean? Because we did Power, 2-3 weeks ago? So let's go to what we know so far, man, last season. All right, this is what we know. Meech and his crew pledged allegiance to the BMF, the Black Mafia family. Meech tells T in his car for his car service after he got shot that he was out the gang, that he finally has a steady supply of dope to set up shop in other cities. K9, his mans, who he was getting dope from, met with the Colombians at the little restaurant, and his mans that he worked with, tired of not getting credit for his plug with K9, and K9 treat him like a mark to a certain, for the most part, to a certain point. So he shared information with Meech. You know what I'm saying? He let Meech know K9 owes his Colombian Connect $20 million and refusing to pay. Like, fuck them. So Meech and T go to Colombia to meet with the motherfucking plug. Oh, I can't cuss. Meet with the plug and want 100 kilos, and he gives them 300 kilos. Oh, you a boss, G. So K9 tells Meech no more mentorship. He's a boss now because he wasn't mad at the move. He would have did the same thing when he trying to get on and be the king of the D. We see Lamar killing Mo because she tried to get him some crack rock when Meech said we need to get him together, and she like, can handle him myself. Lamar smokes the crack with a gun in his head and gets turned out because Meech put the gun in his head because Lamar's cousin got tired of him treating him like a mark and he was scared he was going to kill him. So Meech paid him off to get up in there and give him that rock. Meech wants to head to Atlanta to spread out the network. Meech gets into it down in Atlanta at Freaknik with Remy Ransom, and then they end up killing Ty Washington while Meech and T are down there for Freaknik. Meech got to get out of Detroit for the stuff that was happening with all the B. Mickey stuff and all this, and Brian and Kevin and all that, so he need to get up out of there, and he left Detroit for T to run. Meech met Goldie down in the A, but Goldie's on the run now for killing the cat from the car shop. And tell Meech, you know what I'm saying, I need you to go meet with Rodney Green. Greeny is a new player in this season. Detective Jen is Brian's new partner throughout the season. Kevin's getting bullied by these cats from the school. He had B. Mick step up for a moment, but Brian got B. Mick's gun so that he can help him with Kevin because, B. Mick got 2 bodies on that gun. He put it in his safe in his home. Kevin kills the bully with the gun that B. Mickey caught 2 bodies on, Kato and the other man. And Brian is stripped of his gun and badge over that gun in his home, suppressing evidence and all that stuff. So B. Mickey fingerprints is on there. But of course, B. Mickey got exiled from Meech. He's non-communicata. Instead of killing him, he let him just go away and get kicked out of BMF for working with Brian. Charles and Lucille are not connecting sexually, so Pops go with the thirsty neighbor Mabel, who uses him for his expertise with his tools. Multiple tools, baby. And he get caught up, and Moms wants a divorce. T ends up messing with Boom, who he tried to get work from, girl Markeisha. She finally gave him some. And Say tells T at the Hair World show or whatever, Hair Bar, Hair Gangster Network, whatever, to stay away from Boom's bitch, right? And then we see Saint open fire on T and Markeisha. And that's where we at, y'all. That's what we know so far. Current episode, Detroit versus everybody. Synopsis. Meech officially relocates to Atlanta in search of expanding BMF. Terry remains in Detroit to maintain a BMF enterprise and to start a new life for his family. Meech learns that the move to Atlanta will be full of pleasant and unpleasant surprises, right? That's where we at. All right, y'all, we ready? My iPad is dead, so, hey, the music will get put in later, And we just rolling off of natural energy, baby. What you want to see or do it. Yo, let's go, y'all. Recap of the 301. All right. So the show starts in Detroit in 2007. The first scene, T and Meech haven't spoken in 2 years. That's what the narrators are saying. It's like, okay, we got caught up for Meech and them being too flashy, antagonizing the police versus talking too much on the phone about business is why they both think that they got caught up by the feds. Meech up in there like, yo, I'm taking a plea deal because they ain't got shit on me. They got you talking on the phone. Ain't nothing against me, but they looping us together. And T like, nah, fuck all that. I want to fight the charge. And then Meech got talking crazy, and they get to arguing and shit up in there. They argue as usual. And here we go. Good way to start off the show. You know what I'm saying? We see Markeisha, that she made it. She goes into a coma, though, in an ambulance. But she didn't get murked, right away. So we kind of okay, we didn't see T with any serious gunshot wounds. If he got a bullet graze or got popped in his arm, something like that, he's okay. He wasn't hit as hard as Markeisha was. So they at the hospital. We see T on the vending machine and shit, stressing out. And we see Charles, Lucille, Nikki, and LaWanda come up there because T called them like, yo, got shot in the situation. I'm at the hospital. They heard. And they go up there right now. And LaWanda like, yeah. He was like, yo, they was like, what happened? Yeah, we was in the car and Markeisha got shot. And she's like, oh, nigga, you and Markeisha, you with your side bitch? Oh, nigga, no. She go crazy on T. Go nuclear on T. Like, man, she letting T have it. Right? Exploits him and who Markeisha is. Her old ass. Why that old ass bitch was? So T bugging, he get mad and kick everybody out. I don't need this right now. You guys can leave type shit. Like, T, what you doing, fam? What are you doing, T? Hold up, though. Is this motherfucker in here? This shit should be, right? I just got to make sure this iPad shit is, okay. Maybe that's. Cause man, that motherfucker dead. Like black screen, red little bar on the bottom of the battery. Oh shit. So Nikki has a point though when she's talking to T like, yo, why is he so stupid? And he is. He's thinking with his wrong head. He's thinking with the head in between his legs. That's some good wound because he going crazy about it. But LaWanda was tripping a little bit. I'm not gonna say she forced him into Markeisha's arms, but you know what I'm saying? She was tripping a little bit that he wasn't with it no more, but he was feeling Markeisha regardless. It don't even matter. He was on to the next. We see Meech at Magic City and talks with Rodney Greeny, about help with cleaning his cash down there once he gets set up. And Greeny like, nigga, $15K. I got a couple spots. Woo, I can show you where. And he was like, no, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, nigga, I'm the only guy. He's like, I'm the only plug you got right now for anything. Nigga, chill out. So it's all good. He's going to be able to take on what Goldie was doing, right? So Rodney like, shit, business is business, baby. Greeny want to take Meech to another club because they was at Magic City. And he was like, huh? Yeah, like, yeah. So when we get Hoop calling Meech about T and let him know T and Markeisha got hit, and Meech like, shit, I don't give a fuck about Markeisha. And shit, I just worry about my brother as long as he's straight. And he's like, Hoop let him know, like, T wants to get at Saint ASAP. And Meech like, no, he got to calm down. We can't do it. T get the phone and shit. And T worried about how the streets would look at him. And T like, empower tripping, like, fuck you, Meech. Like, because Meech like, I don't give a fuck. You shouldn't have been fucking with that old bitch anyway. You shouldn't have been fucking with that old bitch anyway. You shouldn't have been fucking with Boom bitch anyway. That's what Meech told him. And it's just a fact, man. Motherfucker wouldn't be trying to clip you and pop your melon. You ain't fucking with. Hey, man. People die for less in the streets every day still. The Platinum Palace is where Greeny took Meech, right? And he said, nah, these bitches here ain't nothing. I'm going to take you where the exotic looking bitches at. And, yeah, they want some exotic. They do have some exotic looking bitches. Yes, they do. At the Platinum Palace. I'm going to tell y'all, strip clubs ain't never been my thing. And I know down in Atlanta, it's a whole different thing. It's its own element. It's the shit, right? Just never been my thing. I never liked it. I never got anything from it. I don't know. Maybe I need, because I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Shit. Wouldn't nobody get nothing from a strip club up here and shit, though. But so I'm going to have to go down. I've never been to Atlanta anyway, so I got to go down and see what's cracking. But all right. So Meech has his eyes on one chick, like, yeah, I need to get a dance for her. And Greeny like, not her. And so throw some douche shit, and she go over there. And he's like, nah, man, she with the NBA players, man. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be tough for you to get that money. You know what I'm saying? They got too much money. And Meech like, nigga, I'm liquid. Nigga, they gotta ask permission for their money and shit. Nigga, you know, Meech get on there and shit like, nigga, you can't tell me no. Motherfucker, and can't nobody tell me no. Nigga, I'm doing what the fuck I wanna do. You know what I'm saying? So his guy Sterling comes through and introduces him, meets his guy, and Sterling comes through and he meets, like, oh, okay, man, I'm glad you're here. Woo, yeah, you came back. And introduces him to Duffy, Deezy, Rip, and Stacks, right? And Stacks is Ty Washington's uncle, and because Meech asked him, like, man, that look like Ty Washington chain. And he kissed it and shit, 2 chains. And he's like, yeah, man, that's like my nephew. And this and that, nigga, I don't know you like that, but okay. And he's like, man, sorry for your loss, nigga. He was like my brother and shit like that. That's what Meech was telling him. And then Stacks be like, man, and see that hoe ass nigga Remy up in here. I don't like him or his crew. And then there they go. Get to whooping that ass for killing Ty, but no doubt on the whooping the ass. But if you know he killed Ty Washington, shit, what y'all niggas waiting for? Ain't it some retribution, revenge, retaliation, and get back? Like, what we waiting for? So an ass whooping is not the same as killing, but okay, right? And then we get into the opening credits. Time and number mine, I'm number 9, I'm number 9, wish me love. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? That's a dope ass way to bring us into the new season. And man, that shit came on, man. That shit cracking. That song cracking, but man, that Raising Kanan song so cold. I don't know which one is better. All of them cold. All of them cold. All of them. But man, you know, you wish me up. Man, yeah, that shit fire. That boom, boom, bap, boom, boom, bap, just with a sample in the back. That's all it is. New York shit, baby. Yeah, science of the drums and the sample. You can't be from New York without no sampling and shit. All right. Meech and the Detroit boys afterwards, they chop it up at this dope-ass crib, right? Stacks is hesitant on fucking with Meech. And okay, it's understandable. Meech wants to work with them on the strength of Ty. Stack is the link to Ty's network, but Stacks ain't fucking with Meech because he don't know Meech. And Ty ain't never mentioned you, nigga. These niggas vouching for you. Ty ain't, nigga. I'm Ty, man. Ty and nigga, Ty ain't here no more, so we just ain't fucking with you on some new nigga shit, right? So that's what that is. Markeisha wakes up in the hospital and T is there with the dope-ass Coogee on. And T is vowing to kill Sane, and Markeisha, oh, baby, I need you just to chill. It is what it is. Let the shit be what it be. And he said he's going to handle it and nothing's going to happen to him like a boss supposed to. We got Remy Ransom, right? But they show him in a project. What is it? Techwood, Tecmo Bowl, motherfucker. Tech Bowl, motherfucking projects or some shit, right? So he wants to take care of the children shit in the projects, right? His man's playing the game, and he like, them bags ready, Remy. And he go get them the kids, and you see all the kids run up, right? So he's giving them kids lunches because we never got to see what's in the bag. But when he grabbed the bags off the table, we see vials. Now, was the vials crack or was that vials cocaine? It's white, right? So I know, because Remy like, yo, to make sure everybody at school get a taste. So I'm like, I know he ain't got the kids pushing dope, them little kids. So you pushing crack to little kids to crack. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You ain't telling niggas to share their sandwich at school, Remy, so I'm trying to figure it out. But when you see the crack on the table, you kind of can say you sending them to school with their lunch and giving nigga a little, you know what I mean? Like, I guess, right? If that's what it is, but we got to see. All right? We in the house now. Like, and is he moving work through the schools with lunch bags? But okay, we'll figure it out. So the Red Dogs show up and we get introduced. So now we know what Outkast and Goody Mob was talking about all the damn time about Red Dogs. You know what I mean? What they say, remove every drug dealer out of Georgia? Some shit like that. I forgot what the S stand for. Yeah, remove every drug dealer out of Georgia, right? Because they're talking about the Olympics and they try to make Atlanta be like crime-free and drug-free, and that's not really what it was. And I'm telling you, boy, the way them Red Dogs jumping out on them and talking shit and just ready just to fuck them up, man, that shit was fucked up. To think the police was able to do that shit and they still can, though, whenever they feel like it violating motherfucking civil rights and shit and just human rights, man, that shit fucked up. I mean, they just jumped off like, man, we just trying to tell y'all gonna fuck us up, but just wait till the kids so the kids don't see y'all fucking up. Man, they're like, fuck them kids. Like, man, shit, B. Fire, man. Shit. All right. So we see Lucille and Charles, right, have a moment in the bathroom. And man, Lucille was rubbing on his chest and shit, and he was able to smell her hair, and it just felt good to be able to touch his woman and shit. And that's a fucked up feeling like that. But it's also a fucked up thing to hear that, oh man, he gave her the hug and shit, and she like, oh shit, man, I used to feel so safe in your arms, but not no more, bitch ass nigga. Like, damn, that's basically what she said. Damn, that's pain. That is the Bible. I get it, but man, yo, I get it. It don't take one time. Ain't nobody mad at her, folks. I'm cool. You know what I mean? But we all know that this breakup is more about Lucille talking to her mama, or was it mama or her sister, about this ain't the life she chose with this man and shit. It ain't working out how she thought it was. And her mama and them was like, nigga, lead in shit. Live your life, sis. He just gave her the battery in her back to get the fuck away from him. You know what I mean? So it's more on Lucille wanting to get away from Charles than what Charles did. However, nigga, I love you. But every time I lay next to you, nigga, you going to sleep on the couch. Like, nigga, this is my house still, nigga. Like, I ain't sleeping on no motherfucking couch. But however, every time I lay next to you, I see you inside of Mabel. Oh, man. Seeing you giving it to Mabel. Pops, you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Say word, y'all. Hey, yo. So, Detective Brian, right? He's fucked with the Kevin shit. Ain't no way around it. You know what I mean? I want to know why Brian ain't in custody for the gun shit. We protect our own police. They got to do that investigation shit. His ass supposed to be in jail, really. You had the gun. Your son had access to the gun that killed the motherfucker. But, you know, we got to think of the times, and all them laws came later on. But, shit, I think Brian ass need to be in jail anyway as a cop with the shit that you was on. You know what I mean? So, and I was thinking, damn, you can't take no charge for your son, but, I mean, your son popped somebody. So you can't take you ain't taking the other two bodies. Would be Mickey fingerprints on the gun, supposedly. So therefore, there's nothing you can do but try to get him help. But at the same time, Brian can't take no charges for his son because he can't help him in the motherfucking bank, right? He can't help him in the bank. So, you know what I'm saying? Detective Jen hates his ass, and she's under investigation for his ass, and GQ come through just like, man, it is what it is. So Brian is hell-bent on GQ, not a man. And remember, GQ was a new motherfucker. Now he the man with the task force and all that shit. And Brian is hell bent on fucking Meech and T to getting Kevin out. Meech ain't even there, B. And remember, they still got shit on you. So T comes, we transition to T, right? Huh? Yeah. T in the record shop. And he apologized to Hoop for talking to him crazy. Like, he said, you talked to me, Hoop said, you talked to me like I was a hoe without leaving no money on the nightstand, G type shit, right? But they did this shit twice, or maybe three times. These fake ass, let me holler at you for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? And they pull a motherfucker like, if we right here, they pull a motherfucker right here. It be stupid shit. It be stupid shit, though. But let me holler at you for a moment. Moments are... Let me holler at you for a minute, moment, or whatever the fuck they be saying. Let me holler at you for a moment. Let me holler at you for a minute. Them moments are funny as hell, though. Then they walk back to the whole group and shit like a motherfucker can't hear what you're talking about. It's just, I don't understand why those are there, but Hoop let T know Meech wants his 250 kilos. He wants his half of the 500. T let Hoop take it to him, too, though. But that's a hell of a risk, taking 250 kilos down from Detroit. But remember the different times we were in, he was able to do it. He said he was wearing a suit and everything. T was like, don't smoke no weed. So I forget the PA cat name. What is the PA cat name, man? Damn. He tells T he's worried about K9 snitching on them. And T has a new plan for how shit would be run. We're going to do this. We're going to switch up how our stash cars with the weed and with the dope in. We're going to do all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, I want to take Saint out myself. That's my body. That's my bullet. I mean, that's my trigger. I want to squeeze that trigger when we take him out. And it's not a good decision for T to want to do that. We all know that. You know what I mean? That's what you got niggas up under you for. T worried about the wrong kind of street cred. Feared. Nigga, you ain't got to be implicated. Just be feared. So Detective Jen gets a new partner, right? Detective Emerson. And And she talking that shit like, oh, nepotism and blah, 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 blah. And Emerson like, motherfucker, she got talking shit and she can hold her own, right? But Jen is salty with the black, you know what I'm saying, detective, GQ, giving her crumbs like, oh, yeah, you know, we got to deal with the motherfuckers that, you know, K9. He was like, hello and hello. You know what I'm saying? Talking to Detective Emerson and shit. But he like, you know, I got to deal with K9 and everybody that he said, that he snitched on. We got to do our investigation and all that shit. But we need you to go to talk with T-Side, bitch Marquisha at the hospital type shit, man. Like, damn. Yeah, you got that light work now, baby. And you ain't got that same shit with Brian that you was on, baby. Huh? So we're going to see how big a piece Detective Emerson going to play because Brian ain't doing nothing, no police work because he's suspended. Duffy gives Meech a history lesson on what's going on in the A, right? With the Miami killers come in and they been running shit for a while and you ain't the new nigga with the newest dope down. You just the alternative to what the dope that everybody buying from. They will be your competition, nigga. So, you know what I mean? Meech has a plan to convince Stacks to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? And his guy Rip did killing in the booth on some early 90s shit. Dope studio on the crib and another let me holler at you moment shit. Like telling them, nigga, you cold in that booth. I got the music bug. Once you make it, nigga, I need you to leave this shit alone, nigga. No more selling dope. So we know this is a precursor to where Meech is getting his music bug shit from fucking with Rip, right? So we're like in 1990, so that can't be Jeezy, right? I don't think that can be Jeezy, or can it? Could that be Jeezy? We'll see. So we see Meech got this new little spot where he like to be at off the highway and shit, and he having a conversation with the PA cat and told him to protect T and not let T kill Saint, because he can't do that shit, because he gonna fuck around and get killed to himself. He can't let shit happen to his brother. Like, have one of your guys go do that shit. Word, that's what bosses do. So we see Lucille coming in with her Wendy's outfit, pissed, coming home from work, talking about people in their business, talking about her sons. Are just lucky right now, something gonna happen to them. Motherfuckers at church gossiping about Charles cheating on her and all this shit. Lucille wants to change churches, Charles with it. And she was like, man, we gonna be quiet about this divorce shit. That's our business, nobody else's business. And then they hear somebody coming in. And Charles like, who the fuck is that? And Roland came in and got talking about, hey, hey, Miss Flannery, Meech sent this, and you know what I mean? I got greens, steak, potatoes, and for you some flowers, and put the flowers up behind his back player shit. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Charles pissed, like, hold up, what the fuck? And Lucille like, oh my God, I love Meech. He got you looking out for me. Oh man, this made my day, motherfucker. Charles, Meech got his guy looking out for her because he know the shit that's going on, right? Charles pissed. He ain't like that shit. Like, hey man, let me walk you out. Hey man, hey nigga, whatever you may heard, nigga, whatever you done heard, nigga, it's still my house, nigga. Give me my keys, nigga. Charles ain't like that shit, yeah, as he should. But his son doing right, man, trying to make sure mom's are straight, nigga, making sure mom's straight, making sure your ass straight, pops. Word up, say word. Meech did meet with Stacks and gave him bricks for 25 and key instead of the 30 because he said Stacks like, you know what I'm saying, I take care of Ty Washington wife and his kids and shit. So he like, yo man, with the extra money that you ain't giving to me, nigga, that's my gift to help take care of them motherfuckers forever, nigga. So Stacks can pass up the deal and jump down. So then we see Duffy come out and they're like, yeah man, you know what I'm saying, he's sweetening the deal with that honey, but you know, because he told Stacks keep the shit between us, knowing if Stacks talk, then we can't fuck with Stacks. But once word get out, that's kind of what they want, so that they know the Miami killers, we selling dope at a cheaper price than y'all. All right? Marquisha got a visit from Jen, who, of course, Jen and Emerson, of course, they know the play. Like we said, in Power, all the police know all the shit. It don't matter. Even the local ass motherfucking police, no task force niggas know the shit. So Marquisha gave them the business on this. Their fault she got popped because y'all sent a picture of her and T to show her man and shit, and her man was tripping. And I'm like, hold up, no, that's yours and T. Y'all out here making moves and doing stupid shit and all that shit and getting caught up, right? You can't hide forever, motherfucker, but you know, it is what it is. And then Emerson said, damn, is the dick that good? She said, every fucking inch. Like, oh, like to get shot and shit. You crazy the motherfucker. Ain't no pussy that good. What Snoop said, ain't no pussy good enough to get burnt while you up in it. And that's really the real deal Holyfield. Until you hooking a hole, that's how I feel. But if it's good enough to get broke off a proper chunk, I take a small piece of some of that funky stuff. Yeah. All right. So Meech and this guy, Dice, Meech dropping off birds to him, you know what I mean, about nationwide moves and shit. And he gave info on Remy and how to deal with him and his turf. Let him know the Miami Killers want his turf and all that shit. And them niggas dead up in his shit. They ain't moving, niggas. So you gonna have to figure out how to deal with them niggas. T and Hoop chop it up on a brick play, right? They got it off. They sold all they dope already down there. So T wants to move to another spot for the crew, get out the record shop. PA Cat came through and told T that Saint is down. And T asked, did Meech have something to do with it? And PA said, no, it's zero policy, nigga. Your beef is my beef. And top dogs like you ain't supposed to get your hands dirty, B. Dope, right? But they're going to keep it on the low who killed Saint for the streets to decide. Because he telling T, who gives a fuck? The nigga down. I know you wanted to put him down, but he's down. Fuck what the streets say. He's trying to keep T with a level head, man. I like that PA Cat. Hey. Meech and Duffy go to get Rip, right? Rip walking clean in the motherfucker. Rip walking across the street like a flame. And Meech says something, man. That nigga Rip, man. Ooh, next thing, baka. I mean, man, Atlanta, that motherfucking wild B. Niggas just walking across the street. Baka. Blasting at him, right? Like, yo, they hit him. Meech, I'm hit. He behind the motherfucking mailbox and shit. You know what I'm saying? Meech get out, get to dumping that nigga's daka. Nigga, they get him in the car, trying to figure out whatever. And next thing you know, the Miami Killers show up with AKs and shit. That's what Meech guy told him. You know what I'm saying? Dice, them niggas got AKs and shit. Motherfucker come blast the baka, kill Remy boys real quick. And then, they see Meech and them, shit, start blasting that Meech and them, blocking. Shit, they trying to take over Remy's turf. They don't give a fuck, man. But they, you know what I'm saying, they put that shit in reverse in that short booty Cadillac, nigga, and got ripped bag that he dropped. So if that was the money of the dope, they got that shit, man. Damn, no. Woo. Man, if that's how it was in Atlanta. It's like that in every hood, though, but damn. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Boy, shit. That risk reward for selling that shit, nigga, man, I don't know, B. Shit. That's a whole different shit. Nigga didn't sell that much weight. Nigga sold a little weight. You know what I mean? Like, little weight. Like, yeah, we had shit, but man, that shit wasn't ours. We was like the holders, nigga. But that shit, we know the cats that sold the weight though, but man, the risk we took. Remy and his man talk about his boys that got hit and shit, right? And, you know, Meech making moves and shit, and Remy ain't with them trying to take his territory. Like, we born and raised, fuck them Detroit niggas. See, he know he ain't got shit from them MK niggas, but he got some shit from them Detroit niggas, right? So Duffy said Rip is going to make it, right? They up in the crib. Meech wants to meet with Glock and the MKs to try to form an alliance to get dough. Nigga, this ain't Detroit. You did that shit in Detroit with them PA niggas. This ain't Detroit, fam. This ain't Detroit. You a new nigga coming down talking about, I want to get money with y'all. They already there. Why they gonna cut they brick? Why they gonna split money with you? Why they gonna split territory with you? It make no sense. You got to take it, Meech. Kevin is transported to juvie, and that hurt my heart. That baby's so innocent, man. He just didn't know what to do. And Dad, you know what I'm saying? Brian was giving him the rules on how to survive in there, and he asking questions and trying to tell him, man. And he just had to snap like, kid, don't ask him the motherfucking question. Niggas don't like questions. Like, damn. Had to take his comic and his pencils, and man, that was a sad scene. And Kevin walking and how he looked, man, that was a really very well acted out scene and very well shot scene. Especially once he got past Brian and was just walking. The cinematography was excellent. T goes to see Markeisha in the hospital and said, guess what, babe? I get to go home. You know what I mean? Lala fine in the motherfucker. We know that already. T let her know he put Saint down, and she's like, well, whatever you had to do, baby, it's okay, and all this shit. And T let her know, I just put down a new crib for them. Baby, we can be together? It's all good. She married to another. She married to Boom, fam. T, you trapping, fam. You gonna take her and her kids. What about your kid and the one you finna have, nigga? Come on, T. So we see Lucille, Charles, Nikki, LaWanda, and the baby, right? They there, family. Talking about, ooh, this good steak. This steak look good, nigga. Markeisha came in with motherfucking T to the crib. So T and Markeisha go back and forth. Markeisha and LaWanda go back and forth. Hey, LaWanda don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if this is a Christian house. She let motherfuckers have it. LaWanda is a G. And T shut it up. Ladies, we ain't got to do all this. And you know what I'm saying? LaWanda, like, oh, she bumped him and told him, bitch even got you holding her shit. Pathetic, nigga. She's like, I took you in when you wasn't shit, nigga. And man, listen, man. Woo. Damn, T. LaWanda had a point, though, but, man, it's over, baby. Shit. She bumped him. Like, bitch ass nigga, move out my way. Nigga, with her son in it. Man. Woo. Woo. So Lucille like, yo, Nikki, take Markeisha up to Terry's room, please. And Charles and Lucille, let them have it. Bitch ass nigga, you got two. You got one kid with her. You got another one on the way, nigga. You need to take care of all three of them. You running around town with another man, bitch, would think what's wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? And he said, you know what? I got a lot of shit going on, man. I had enough, man, and I'm moving out. Nigga, like, damn. They were trying to tell him the real, but, you know, he's on, man. And then Nikki like, oh, man, so that means if Terry leaving, that mean I get his room and shit, bigger room? And she like, hell no, nigga. Charles getting that room. He like, nigga, this is still my house, woman and other man. Listen. And it's gangster shit all day. I don't even know why you fucking with me. You want that shit that might come easy? Nigga, we could just go 30 with me. Hey, yeah, nigga. So Brian sat outside, DT and shit, drinking a 40 ounce, tried to put his cigarette out on the motherfucking picture and shit, on T picture and shit. Trying to give his son energy, dog. That shit hurt. Them scenes hurt, because I know what he trying to do, man. Like if I was to miss my children or whatever and some shit like that, and, you know where they at and shit, you know, sometimes you just miss your children, man. You can look in the direction. I look in the direction where either they at their moms or if they at school or some shit like that, just to try to send any type of energy that way. I don't know. I'm just eclectic like that, yo. But, man, he was just trying to be there as close as he could, you know what I'm saying? So he could feel his energy to know, son, you ain't by yourself, man. Much love. Much love to Brian for that, man. All right. Detectives Jen and Emerson find Saint's body, of course, on his bedroom. Jen sees kilos under his bed and asks her, go get the fingerprint kit. Let's see what we can do. And she put 2 bricks underneath her jacket and holding and shit like this. Come on, y'all. That's an unbelievable moment of the show. So she's supposed to, maybe she got the jacket with the, you know how you got the old school jackets, one on the inside is the pocket thing, and you can hold some shit right here. Maybe she was holding that shit tight in the bitch like this, I don't know. But why did she take them bricks? To sell it on the street for Bryant? To get money for the lawyer for Kevin? Or for pull on the streets for information to try to get to this tea and meat shit? One or two. Let me know in the comments what y'all think with that shit. I think it's to figure out a way to flip that shit to get money for. She gonna get that shit to Bryant, knowing Bryant in the game, to try to get a lawyer for Kev. Because that's the G shit to do. At the record shop, T and BMF is there. Talk about T killing Saint, and he took the credit and he looked at PA nigga like, yeah, nigga, I told you, nigga, you ain't gotta worry about it. T said he's making a new headquarters at this new restaurant that he bought. We done with this record shop shit. Meech called him and he talking about taking care of Saint. You took care of your little pest situation, nigga. You know what I mean? Meech still at the he's at the highway talking about moving national, and T gets it. Meech wish he was there to see what he could see, but T gets it. T knows what's happening. And we see the Detroit boys go to see Glock, right? And he wants no part of Meech. They security, don't let that nigga in. We ain't fucking with him. Nah. Meech stood his ground, and then Glock guys came out there and let them know, nigga, y'all pussy, hoe ass niggas and all this shit. I ain't got no gun, nigga. I just got game for you niggas. I'm trying to see what we can do together, but fuck you niggas, nigga. I ain't going nowhere. And right after that, Remy pulled up with his guy shot in the chest and told them Detroit boys to go back to the snow. And man, them niggas just walk and just drop a body in front of everybody like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is early 90s, nigga. This was just way, I'm telling everybody, this was way wilder then. Way wilder then than it is now. Because niggas tell too much now. But all the shit they doing down in Atlanta is how it is now. Why it's like this. Shit was wild as fuck, man. You know what I mean? What y'all think? Shit. Jesus. Fuck. Let me know in the comments, baby. All right. Following episode, trailer predictions. They didn't do the whole season, like this season on BMF type shit, right? Just what I think. We see T with his guys. He got the flight suit on. Someone says they heard a lot about BMF and they like the way they move like snakes type shit, right? We see woman with a knife, so he going to meet with somebody that want to buy some dope from her, right? We see a shootout. I can't tell if it's Meech and them or if it's T and them, right? Meech says we do whatever is necessary to stay on top. We see Greenie telling Meech, you are aware you're not in the D anymore. This Atlanta. Some lines ain't for the crossing, pimping. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he trying to probably tell them MK motherfuckers, nigga, that's a whole nother element, nigga. Them Haitian cats, whatever the fuck they are, that's a whole nother element, P. You ain't got to. We see Meech punching somebody again in the club, who we punching now. We see some more shooting, and we see Detectives Jen and Emberson staking out T and shit, taking pictures probably at his new crib. At this new restaurant, and Jen believes T ordered the hit on Saint. We know they did, but Emerson said, it's one thing to think he's guilty, and another to prove it, though, motherfucker. You're going to have to figure it out, baby. Ha ha, ha ha. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm strapped in already. Yo, 50 Cent, nigga, thank you. Well done, nigga, again. 50. So, season predictions. At the last episode 17, right? 210. I said, Boom's influence on Saint because he went to go kill or shoot at Markeisha and T, and we didn't know if he made it. The T and Saint war, where we know that ended because they killed T, BMF killed T. And the Meech with the Remy shit and the Robert Foden shit, Meech done lost Ty Washington to the Remy shit. Now he killed his other guy, Robert Fulton. We ain't seen the Robert Fulton yet, though, right? We've seen the Greenie cat. So the Robert Fulton is coming because that's who, if I'm not mistaken, Remy run with or some shit like that. So I might got that misunderstood. Somebody help me in the comments. But that Robert Fulton shit, I remember Goldie was telling him about some Robert Fulton shit. So I believe that taking over Atlanta is going to cost Meech a lot. I believe Markeisha will not be around too long. And that's going to be fucked up if she get killed off of this one, too. 50 can't kill her off, but he can. But I don't think she's going to be around too long. Maybe she just go off and that shit do T don't work. Lucille or Charles will have a health scare, and that's going to keep them together. And Meech is going to get an unexpected alliance partner that takes them nationwide. And I think it might be Goldie because she's on a run. She's going to come back and Meech, I'm here now. Boom, let's work here. Boom, and I'll be the West Connect, right? It makes sense, right? I mean, I'm sure I could read somewhere and I know everything was going to happen per se, but, you know, TV, some of this shit is fabricated, satire and all that shit, so we'll see, man. So that's it, y'all. Hey, man, 40 minutes on this shit, man. Hey, I love it, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. I love y'all. I'm glad y'all tuned in to the BMF Reverberation podcast, man. And until next week, y'all, just keep this conversation going on in the comments. I love y'all. Thank you. Salute for the support. And, yo, get your comments together. Get your Klutch together. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms. Confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, wherever you listen to your podcast. Search Confidence in the Klutch. Follow, share, rate, and review. It's important. Follow us on X and Instagram at Cat and K. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Weekly, Donald Nelson, D-Nell, Dizzle, DZ, Deezus, DZD, Deezos, Don P, Don D, Little D, Don Rilla Digger, your host of BMF Reverberation Podcast, Confidence in the Klutch podcast about the acclaimed TV series BMF. Have a safe and healthy night. You're listening during the daytime, credit day, great day on purpose, y'all. Remember, pain is temporary. You can get through whatever you can. Accept reality. You can't control what people do, say, or think. Take care of your children and take care of yourself. First and foremost, man. Do what you got to do to make sure you live another day, y'all. We up out. Peace. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the Klutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the Klutch.
Confidence in the Klutch.